Hello everyone. So welcome back to my class, and today I am with new topic. So today I'm going to teach you events in sexual reproduction. So let's start. So event in sexual reproduction. There are three events that takes place in sexual reproduction. The first is pre-fertilization, second is fertilization, and third event is post-fertilization. Now pre-fertilization, post-fertilization. Okay. Fertilization, it is also called a syngamy. So fertilization is the main event, okay, which takes place in sexual reproduction. And before this fertilization, what are the things, what are the events that takes place is called a pre-fertilization. And after the fertilization, what are the events, what are the changes takes place in an organism is called your post-fertilization. So this fertilization, pre-fertilization is again divided into two parts, gametogenesis and gamete transfer. So it involves two events. Fertilization is syngamy, okay, this is one event. Then after fertilization, that is a post-fertilization, the two event takes place, that is zygote formation and embryogenesis. So let us start with the pre-fertilization. As you can see, there are two events, that is your gametogenesis and gamete transfer. So let me rub this and start with pre-fertilization event. Okay. Let's start with gametogenesis. So we will discuss gamete transfer later, okay? All right. Now, what is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis is the process of formation of gametes. We know that there are two types of gamete, male gamete and female gamete. Am I clear? So gametogenesis is the process of formation of gamete. All right. Now what type of gamete? What are those gamete? Male gamete and female gamete. Now this male gamete, or you say only gamete, okay? Let us see gamete. Now this gamete based on appearance are different types, okay? So gamete based on appearance are of different types. So there are two types of gametes based on appearance. First appearance is similarity. Based on similarity and based on dissimilarity. Or you can say difference in their appearance. Alright. Now based on similarity, what happens? There is one type of gamete where both male and female gametes, they look similar. They are morphologically similar. Okay, their appearance is similar. So you can write morphologically similar. Here they are morphological similar. On the other hand, in this similarity, in the other type of gametes, they are not similar. They are not similar. Here, both the gametes, okay, male and female, both gametes are of same size and structure. But here, in another type, their structure is same, okay, their appearance will be same, but the size is not same. So same structure but difference in size. All right. Now this type of gamete, which is same in size and same in structure, they are called as isogamete. They are called isogametes, or another name for this is homogametes. Homo means what? Same. Iso. See, iso you can say like same, okay, similar. Isogamete and homogamete. Here what happened? Since they are not similar, morphologically they are not similar, the structure is similar but size is not same. All right. So they are called your heterogametes. These are called your heterogametes. Okay. So in heterogametes, what happened? They are not same. Okay. So that their structure may be same or different. The size is not same. Then as I gave an example, that the fusion where different type of gametes fuse is called your anisogamy and oogamy. In oogamy, what happened? Female gametes are bigger than the male gamete, all right? And male gamete are smaller. Now, why female gamete are bigger than male gamete? Because female gamete, they store food, okay, for the zygote. So storage, so they also play a role of storage, okay, food storage. So therefore they are bigger in size than the male gamete. All right, so I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move to the next. As I told you that there are different types of gametes, isn't it? Male gamete and female gamete. All right, so let us see about this male and female gamete. Male gamete and female gamete. So male gamete are called as your antherozoids. Antherozoids. Or they are also called as sperm. Female gametes are called your ova or egg. Am I clear? So types of gametes, we learned that there are two types of gamete, isogamete and heterogametes. All right. Now we know that there are male gamete and female gametes. So they are called antherozoid in male, and in female it is called your ova. Am I clear? All right. Now you see, let us consider plant and animal. Okay. Now let's start with plant. Plants, they also possess male as well as female reproductive organ, right? Now say for an example, there is an organism, okay, and this organism possesses both male gamete and female gamete. So one organism is possessing both, all right? They have both the gametes. Now this type of organisms, this is called your bisexual. Also, they are also called as monoecious or homothelic organism. Bisexual, bi means what? Both, right? Am I clear? So those organisms which possess both male and female gamete is called your bisexual. They're also called as monoecious and homothelic. Okay, they present both the sex. That's why bisexual. Now, if in a plant one organism possesses only male gamete and another organism possesses female gamete, it means two different organisms are possessing two different gametes, right? So they are called your unisexual animals. Sorry, unisexual plants. Am I clear? And they are also called as dioecious. I hope you remember this. I have taught you when I was teaching you the asexual type of reproduction, right? They are also, I had mentioned this. And they are called heterothelic. Am I clear? So if there is a plant who reproduce bisexually or who possesses both male and female gamete in one plant, then it is called as bisexual, monoecious and homothelic. And on the other hand, if they possess different, then they are called your unisexual, dioecious and heterothelic. And so what is unisexual and what is bisexual? I hope this is clear to you. Now example. Some examples in plants which are bisexual are cucurbita. I hope you have learned in your previous year, I mean in first year, cucurbita, coconut. These are what? These are your bisexual plants. And papaya, okay, and palm, dead palm, okay, they are what? They are your unisexual. Okay, they have different gametes. The different plant have different gametes. All right, so is this clear to you? Okay, now let's see in animals. So similarly, what happened in animals? In animals also, some animals possess both gametes, or you can say that a single organism can produce. Okay, in animals also there are some organisms which can produce both male gamete and female gamete. So they are called as what? Unisexual. Sorry, they are called bisexual. And where there are different organisms who produce male and female gamete, they are called unisexual. So for unisexual, you can take an example of human being. Then you can take an example of cockroach. These are what? These are your unisexual organism. And in bisexual, like tapeworm, leech, earthworm, these are called your bisexual organisms. All right, and they are also called as hermaphrodite. So for an animals, a name is given to this type of organisms. They are called your hermaphrodite. Okay, I had discussed you the unisexual animals as well as bisexual animals, right? So one more thing I would like to mention here, that in plants, or you can say in unisexual plants, okay, where an organism have male and female separately, okay, or those organisms which produce male gamete and female gamete separately. So here what happened in plants, the male reproductive organ is stamen, and here is pistil, which is a female reproductive organ. In stamen, those plant, okay, which have male reproductive organ or which produce pollen grain. So pollen grain are the gametes, okay. They produce what? Pollen grain. Male gamete is pollen grain, and here they produce ova, right? Who produce ova? Ovary. And stamen produce what? Pollen grain. All right. Now those possess male gamete. This type of plants are called your staminate plant. Staminate. And those who have female reproductive organ, they are called your pistillate plant. Am I clear? So in unisexual plant, those plants which possess male gamete or which produce male gamete are called staminate, and those produce female gamete, that is your ova, okay, egg, right? So they are called your pistillate. Am I clear? All right. Now the next question is your cell division, how this gametes produce. All right. Now cell division takes place by two methods, that is your mitotic and meiosis, and this topic is taught in first year, right? So there are two types of cell division, that is called your mitotic and meiotic, okay, or you can say mitosis cell division and meiosis cell division. So here we are going to learn about the cell division, that how does it takes place. What happen in organism, the plants are either haploid parent or they are diploid. Now in haploid parent, here cell division takes place mitotically, and here it takes place meiotically. All right. Haploid means what? Haploid means where one set of chromosomes present, and in diploid, two sets of chromosomes is present. Am I clear? In haploid, one set of chromosome is present, and in diploid, two set of chromosome is present. Therefore, it is represented as N, whereas it is represented as twice N. So here they have the diploid parent, they have two set of chromosome. One set is your somatic cells, body cells, and other is your sex cells. So they have two pairs, and here they have only one set of organism. The haploid parent, okay, when this cell division takes place, it takes place mitotically, mitosis, right? Mitosis cell division. They give rise to gamete, okay? They form what? Gamete. And this gamete is called your haploid gamete. What happened in mitotic division, or here the parents are haploid, therefore they give rise to haploid gamete. Okay, even the offspring will possess haploid gamete. Here the chromosomes, right, or you can say gametes, chromosomes is preserved. It is preserved. If there is one set, then their progeny, their offspring will also possess one set of chromosomes. All right. Now coming to the diploid parents. In diploid parents, what happened? They have two set of chromosomes. All right. And their offspring also possess two set of chromosomes, and this is done by meiosis, cell division, meiotically, okay? And okay, now we are talking about diploid parent. So in diploid parent, what happened? They possess two sets of chromosomes. Okay, and two sets means twice n. It is represented by twice n. And this cell, okay, is called as your mother cell, which undergo division, okay, by the process of meiosis, and it gives rise to haploid organism. Okay, here what happened? The reduction takes place. It means there is 2n, right? So it get reduced, it become half. All right, so one will come from your female and another half will come from the male, and then later it become diploid. Okay, let me give an example of human being. I hope that this will make you clear about the diploid. In human being, what happened? They have diploid, right? So in reproduction, sex cell participate, right? Now male, female, they have 2n, right? So they are what? They are diploid. Am I clear? Now when cell division takes place, okay, division of cell takes place in both. How does it take place? By meiosis, okay, meiotically. From here, half of the chromosomes come, okay, half, it becomes half. During cell division, this become half. From here also, half form. It means what? They are producing haploid gamete or not? They're producing haploid gamete, right? Again, these two haploid gamete will fuse, and this offspring will become twice n, means it will become again diploid. So this is how cell division takes place. So you can see that diploid is mainly, it is seen in those in human being, okay, and in other like haploid you can see in algae, you can see in monera, then you'll see in bryophytes, all right. And diploid are found in your pteridophytes, in more advanced organism, pteridophytes, then angiosperm, then human being also I'm including. So diploid parent are found, or diploid are found in where? Diploid gametes are found in angiosperm, pteridophytes and human being, in higher organism which is more developed. And haploid is found in algae, it is found in monera, it is found in fungi, and it is found in bryophytes. So I hope that this is clear to you. So this is your pre-fertilization event, okay, the first part, that is your gametogenesis. Am I clear? So we will now start what is gamete transfer. The second part is gamete transfer. So students, now let us talk about transfer of gamete, that how does the transfer of gamete takes place. As I told you that the gametes are motile, okay, the male gametes are motile, and in some cases what happened, both male and female gametes are motile, right? So this gamete, okay, this, suppose this is male and this is female, all right, I hope you can see this. Now this male, they have to reach here, they have to come here, right, then only the fusion will take place. For a fusion, male and female gamete has to come together, they have to be together, right? Now from here to here, how they will go, how they will transfer. So this is your transfer, right, reaching here is a transfer, and this is done by some medium. So this medium is differ in different organism. In lower organism, it is mostly like water, air, right? So in water or in aquatic medium, what happened? Suppose this is male and female, okay, in algae, suppose. So they produce male gamete and they produce female gamete, right? Now through this water, they swim and they reach here. The one thing we should remember is that when they will reach here, very few, okay, very few numbers of gamete will reach here, right? Am I clear? Okay. And the second thing is that the fertilization, the chance of fertilization or fusion is also decreased, it also reduced in this type of organism, in simple organism. So same goes with the air also, right? So very few male gametes will reach to the female gamete, all right. Now if we talk about some flowering plants, okay, those plants which bear seeds. So there what happened, as you know that plants are two types, right? One is your unisexual, other is your bisexual. In bisexual, what happened? Self fertilization takes place. Fertilization. Why? Because both male and female gamete is produced by same organism, right? There is no different organism. So here the medium is the organism itself because it's a self. Okay, self fertilization. In unisexual, what happened? Or those plants which bear different sex organ, okay, who produce different gametes, there what happened? Pollinators play important role. Okay, now who are these pollinators? Pollinators may be an animal, it could be an insect, right? It could be an organism, or air is also a pollinator, right? Suppose this is male, this is female flower. Okay, there is your ova is produced by this, and this is your pollen grain. So male gamete is pollen grain, right? So from here to here, it could be by insect. Insect like bees, right? What happened? They come and sit here over this pollen grain, and this pollen grain are sticky. So it gets stick with the body of honeybees or other flies, right? Or any other insect. And when they will come and sit to the female, then what happened? Those pollen grains get, or if they come in contact with the female gamete, right? So this process we will discuss detail in reproduction in plants. Okay, so I'm not going into the depth. The only thing you should know in this chapter is that how gamete transfer in unisexual organism, that is those plant which bear flower in flowering plants. If it is bisexual, then self fertilization, and if it is unisexual, then it is by pollinator. So pollinator could be air, it could be insect, it could be some organisms, right? So this is your gamete transfer. So I hope that the first event, that is pre-fertilization, is clear to you. So let me just give a quick revision. In pre-fertilization, there are two events, right? Gametogenesis, gamete transfer. Gametogenesis is the process of formation of gamete. It includes type of gametes, okay, isogamete and heterogametes. Then second, it includes its sexuality, that is unisexual and bisexual, both in plants and animals, I had discussed with you. And the third is cell division, that how does cell division takes place. Cell division means a gamete formation takes place. So there are two ways, meiotic and mitotic, right? So mitotic is a haploid, it produces haploid gamete, and meiosis, it produces diploid organisms, right? So I gave you an examples also. So kindly go through the NCERT book. There you will get so many examples and learn the book. All right, so this will help you to understand